Alright, so hey guys, it's about Andru, and you already know that's how to do it in the word. Welcome back to another brand new video. And it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and I know that. But anyway, let's just get straight to what this video is about. So, it's been a while since I've actually made any content related to chess. I've been doing live streams, mainly playing Fortnite. I also played Minecraft for a bit, but I have been kind of grinding chess offline, like off the stream and all that, but online because I am using chess.com. But guess what? I've actually just like created this account, Andru Kechyap. I had created this 18 days ago, and I made it, I think, intermediate or advanced. I don't really remember exactly, but I have a rating of 1600, I believe, when I started, and I've been using this account. I've not made any posts regarding this, but just I think if like 30 minutes ago I played this match. It's pretty sick. So I just kind of wanted to give an review of this match and just kind of go through this match and see what's up. So you can already check it out. I had a pretty cool graph here. I made a mistake, few mistakes, few inaccuracies, one mistake, and then it was smooth sailing, and I did eventually win the match. And this is against 1639, so over 1600. So this is a 1600 player, and if you see in my other videos, I am barely 700. Well, at least my rating is when I play Blitz. But this is a 10-minute game, as you have noticed. It's a 10-minute game. It's a rapid game. So I've taken my time. I've played this cool and calm, and it turned out quite well. So I thought it was a good match to review. So that's what we're doing. So the accuracy I got is 92.2. That's the highest I've scored. That is crazy. 92.2% accuracy. That is great. And this other person, who's Jan Mirja 008, they got 82.2. So this is a 10% accuracy difference, and they've also done quite well. As you can see, no brilliance unfortunately, but 2 grades from my side, 13 best. That's quite a lot. 3 excellence, 5 goods, 4 book moves. Okay, 3 inaccuracies and 1 mistake. Alright. And at the end I rated 2300 by chess.com for this game. That is crazy. And the opponent was 2000, which is also very respectable. So it is a high level game. By no means is it like a a troll game. It's quite a good game. So you can see my opening accuracy was 97.7, which is a bit surprising. I'll tell you why. Middle game was 91.3, and the end game was 90.1. Alright, let's just get into the gameplay, because the reason I got the analysis first is because it's a bit more. You get an idea of what we're going for here. But yeah, I just started off with e4. Now I have kind of been struggling with openings when it comes to white pieces, but yeah, I just go for e4 every single time. King's pawn opening. He went for c6. Now immediately I was intimidated here because I'm not used to playing 1600s. Obviously I usually play 700s, so I didn't know what I was doing. But I was like, fine. I brought out my knight. He went for a d5. That's fine. I just took it because I didn't know what it's to do, but it's a book move as well, so not a blunder immediately. I brought out, okay, I pushed my pawn to d4. Fair enough. So as to prevent this if I wanted to play that. So alright, makes sense. And then he brought out his bishop. Alright, so I think I got on my knight here, which is immediately not the best move, but alright, that's fine. It's a good move. And then he got his pawn to e6. Okay, this was the best move, and that is to kick out the bishop. He did trade though, and I was okay with that. Got out my queen. That's fine. And so far things, I haven't fumbled in the opening, which was surprising itself, but alright, that's good. And I got my queen here because he was threatening to take this, right? And if I brought my bishop out, he would simply take the pawn. So I thought this was the best move. Apparently it was not. Just simply bring out the knight makes sense, but I thought it was counterintuitive, or now that I think about it, it's not that bad. But yeah, so I played queen to d3, which is not bad, and he got out his knight. That's fine. I brought out my bishop, and I think eventually I long castle. Oh yeah, I offer a queen trade immediately. Now I had no idea whether it was the right move or not, it was protected by both the knight and bishop, so there was no problem. I could take in either way, and it was not the best move. Apparently, the best move was to bring out the pawn and kick out the bishop, but then he would just simply take. But yeah, eventually he does take, and here is the first mistake. So I mean, kind of a mistake, or it kind of got me uncomfortable. So I took. Oh yeah, right, yeah, I did take the bishop, doubling up the pawns, but right, so I did double up my pawns here, and it was the best move in this position. I mean, obviously, wait, never mind. Of course it was. But yeah, I did double up my pawns. So it was a bit intimidating, but I always knew it's I could get an open file. I could just trade the pawns. So I was okay. I was cool. School as cool. And the reason I didn't take using the queen or anything like that, because I did want my bishop to be here. I did want it to be there. I thought it was going to be good. Pinning the knight first of all, and I don't mind trading the knight as well. Trading the bishop and knight. And he did take the queen, and there's a queen trade, and he doesn't push me off immediately. He castled, I castled. I castled and he castled, and I brought out my rook, which was alright. Apparently, bringing out this rook was better, but alright. I brought out the rook on a1 to b1, and then this was an inaccuracy by him, and I don't really know why, and followed up by an inaccuracy by me. Apparently, I should have kind of attacked this, because even if he had pushed the pawn, it makes sense. But yeah, both of us consecutively made an inaccuracy, and another inaccuracy by him by bringing up the knight, surprising. Another inaccuracy by me. Oh my god! So 4 inaccuracies in a row. That's crazy, man. And I mean, if you just kind of look at it, I don't know why it would seem bad. And I thought that okay, after taking this, the pawns are I felt like they were connected, so it's good. And there's an open file for both the rooks, And finally, he does kick me out, and I trade. That's fine. And this is where things get tough, right? Because this is the end game, where there's 2 rooks for 2 rooks, and we are equal in material, and we are equal number of pawns. So it's really tough. My position seems considerably worse looking at the double pawns, but I always kind of knew that I kind of had a chance because my pawns were a bit more pushed and I had the open files. So that was what was going on for me. Now here there's a clear rook trade which is possible, but the thing is, this is quite advantageous for me. Whichever rook stands here at the end, it's the open file. So I didn't want to trade, because then his rook would have that advantage. So I did it, and I pushed my pawn, which was the best move. So wow, I did play quite accurately at the end, I suppose. But yeah, so this was an inaccuracy by him, followed up by the best move by me, which is actually a great move. Wow. So that's quite nice. You can see my rating went, okay, it was from 0.5 to the Valbar goes to 1.05. So that's quite good. I played the best move, kicking away the rook, but this was the safe square he went to. Alright, that was the best move of him, which he did play. And this was a mistake by me. That's just a simple mistake by me. And he does miss it though. He misses the right move, which was to capture this. Oh, wait, what? I literally just simply gave a pawn. Well, not really, I would capture it, but apparently he should have taken it. But yeah, later on I played another great move. I don't know how great it is. I think it's simply just defending that. Alright, so I understand what's going on here. So basically he was threatening to take this. I went over there, which is a mistake again, but I wanted to take that, thinking I have an advantage for this whole file and all that. Rank. And he misses that. He defends his pawn, and I defend mine, which is a great move. Somehow I get the great and he gets the miss. Well, clearly because he could have taken, but yeah. Now this is a good move, but again my eval bar went to plus 3.03. That is quite surprising, and that's simply because I bring out my king, which was, and now I suddenly have a big advantage because my king is rushing to the center, and apparently this was an inaccuracy. I should have captured, but this is a tough position for me. Just if you kind of analyze this position for someone who's never played high level chess, this is a tough position for me. Like just pure. This is like just You got to have pure calculative skills for this, and I'm very bad at that. I just went with my intuition. I thought this was the right move. Apparently, I should have taken. But this looks very intimidating because he can push anytime. He can push the pawns anytime, and he can have a passed pawn, and then I'm hooked, right? Any move, a single move could be a big mistake. But still, my the eval bar does say that I'm, advantageous. I'm still winning. And after this, he makes another inaccuracy, which is the final blow. I make a good move by taking the pawn. I don't exactly know why he actually, gave away that pawn. I don't know what the plan was, but he does take the pawn, the doubled up pawn. So now I don't really have the doubled up pawns. Not that it's a big deal, but yeah, I capture it. Now I'm up a pawn. So clearly, I was already winning. My position was already winning, but now during the game, of course, I don't have the eval bar. But now I know that I have a real shot. All right, because I have pawns here. It's just a matter of simple trading, and I should have a passed pawn. My king is way more active in the center of the board, so, and I'm up a pawn. So yeah, I just went for it. Come on, guys. Alright, so I've been covering up the whole time. I apologize for that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So here, he should have pushed his pawn, which makes sense, which I thought he would play. But he didn't, and this was the best move. It's a killer blow. I give him the land the check, and I win the pawn. Simple as that. Vanilla stats. And after this, he captures the pawn there, but I just simply take it back. It's the best move, and it's design time because I'm up 2 points here completely. I have two passed pawns. His pawns are just have no activity. His king has no activity. One of his rook is just completely blocked off. The other one not so active. So it is a simple matter of pushing, trading, and I would win. And though there were few hiccups, there were no ups and downs, which is surprising itself. And I take it as a win. Let's go. So yeah, that was quite good. I am kind of feeling good about playing rapid because you have a lot more time to think, and you can also see I think only spent like 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Sorry, is that right? Yeah, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So not bad. Like it's not bad when you have all the time in the world. You can play calmly, and that's what I did. So that was just a cool game I played. I thought that was quite an impressive game, especially for me. So that's why I thought it was worth reviewing. So let's just hope there'll be more games like this. Let's just hope there'll be more live streams. I'm planning more live streams, guys. So I'll have road to 1000 elo in place, road to whatever elo for rapid and all that going on, more puzzles and all that. So if you like such content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.